I'm Nora Thursday Ad Lib. You guys may know me. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what I miss about being a kid. So I'm just going to start with some material things. I miss how many fewer ads there used to be. I miss when freemium didn't exist, how much cheaper movies used to be, and I'm painfully reminded of these things when Hulu eats away more of our showtime with ads. So those are just some like superficial things that I miss. On a deeper level, I miss the possibility of being a kid. You know, as we're all like transitioning into adulthood, some of us may feel like we already have. I start to think about life more in terms of stages, and the stages I've completed and stages that are coming. Whereas when I was a kid, I really think that everything felt like it was going to last forever. You know, I switched schools in elementary, and you know, the thought of having to meet new people terrified me, and now I have so many bigger concerns. And, you know, going to middle school is only 3 years, but it felt like it was going to last forever. And up until high school, it really felt that way. And now we're nearing the end of college, or I am, and, you know, school has been my whole life. So, you know, that really made me aware of the fact that we're sort of closing stages of our lives, beginning new ones. But when you're a kid, you know, anything's possible. As we get older, we start realizing what we will do rather than what we can't do. You know, your life can go any direction as a child. And now that I've lived, I'm 21, which is not old, but, you know, I've lived my life, and now I know all the things I've done, and I know how they could be done better. So there's almost this desire sometimes to relive it and do it the way you know you could have done it. So I think that that's a really important part of childhood, is feeling like, you know, anything's possible. You're not limited by things people have told you. You're not funneled into one direction. You know, we have to pick what we want to do at a certain point. We can't just dilly-dally and do whatever. I mean, we can to some degree, but it's not easy, and we all have to live and, you know, have responsibilities. Some of the things that I miss about being a kid are some of the things that I appreciate now, in terms of now I'm very aware of the world, and when I was a kid I wasn't, which, you know, was blissfully ignorant, and that was great, but I think now is a time where we can all embrace adulthood and, you know, move on to the future with great insights that we didn't have as childs.